Hi everyone, welcome back to Soul Glow Skin and Wellness. I'm Karina, a licensed holistic esthetician, and today we're going to be flowing through a relaxing evening Gua Sha routine together to calm your nervous system and promote circulation and detoxification while you sleep. Have some water handy, and we're going to begin with some deep breaths. Find a comfortable seat. Lift your spine up nice and tall, open and relax your chest, relax your shoulders. Take a deep inhale, a deep exhale, and set an intention for your session tonight. Find some shoulder rolls just to release any excess tension and really take this moment to check in with your body. Notice how you're feeling, notice where you're at. And I'm personally going to begin with a refreshing, hydrating mist. Any products that you use before your Gua Sha routine are going to penetrate deeper into the skin because we will be technically massaging them in. So adding some hydration is really nice. I'm going in with my favorite oil. And as you apply your oil to the skin, really connect with yourself. Begin to send yourself love, gratitude, and so much appreciation for your skin and everything that your body does for you. And remember, you do want just enough oil that you have a good glide with your Gua Sha so you are not tugging, but you don't want your Gua Sha to be slipping around. So too much oil is not a good thing. You do want a little bit of friction. Take this time to even massage yourself a little bit. See how you are feeling, where you're holding any tension. If your neck is tight, send it some love. And we are ready to begin. You may grab your Gua Sha stone, place it over your heart center. Send your intention into your stone. Take a deep breath. And we're going to begin with the flat side of your Gua Sha by opening the chest, starting at the center, working your way out. We are going to do each movement 5 to 10 times. If you feel that you need to spend a little extra time in one area because you're noticing some tension, feel free to do that. On the chest, you can use medium to deep pressure, holding the Gua Sha slightly flat to the skin and remembering to breathe. Again, using the flat side of your Gua Sha, starting at the shoulder, gliding your way up the neck to the back of the skull. Here you can use deep pressure. Remember to breathe, keep your neck nice and tall, keep your spine tall and chest open. Maybe finding a little wiggle right at the top. Connecting the flat side of your Gua Sha right underneath the ear, gliding it downwards towards your collarbone, using pretty light pressure here. This is going to help open up the lymphatic system to start draining any excess toxicity. Other side, and we're finding a deep breath as we glide to really help the lymphatic system get moving. And notice that I'm holding the Gua Sha almost completely flat. And now we're connecting all 3 points for maximum drainage, starting at the back of the neck, gliding up, down the front, and out the chest. Just one time, other side, up the back of the neck, down the front of the neck, and out through the chest. Now, using the lip of your Gua Sha, we are placing that right at the center underneath the jaw. Keeping the gua sha flat to the skin, we are gliding it all the way back towards the ear, using light pressure here. Then using the contoured part of your gua sha to sculpt the jaw and release any tension, starting at the center, supporting your skin with the other hand, and sliding all the way back towards the ear, keeping the gua sha at a 45-degree angle, almost flat to the skin, using medium pressure here. 5 to 10 strokes on each side. Remember to keep the chest open, the spine tall, and don't forget to breathe. And now using the flat side of the gua sha, placing it right at the top of your collarbone, and using the gua sha as flat to the skin as possible, gliding up to the jaw, scooping up all the way to the temple. Using the gua sha as flat as possible, light to medium pressure here, and going slow, gentle, intentional. This is lifting and releasing tension all the way from the platysma muscle to the temple, and this can be a very relaxing technique when using the right intention and a slow speed. So take your time with this one and be sure to breathe through it and feel the lift. Feel the space you are creating in your neck and your face. Moving on to the other side. Again, 5 to 10 or somewhere in between. Spending extra time in whatever area is asking you for a little extra love. Scooping all the way up, creating space, creating length, softening, stretching, releasing, and deepening the breath. So then using the flat side of your gua sha, we're going to place it right by the nose and glide it all the way back to the ear. Holding the gua sha again as flat to the skin as possible, and really finding that crease in between the ear and the jaw, maybe finding a little wiggle. This is stretching and creating space, releasing tension from the smile lines and draining any fluid. Support your skin with the other hand, and you can use light to medium pressure here. Again, 5 to 10 strokes on each side. We're still taking deep breaths, being intentional, being present, mindful. And then we are going to use the lip of the gua sha to release tension from the jaw. So 5 to 10 strokes up the jaw, and here you can use deep pressure, getting into that masseter and really working through any knots. Sculpting through the cheekbone now, holding the skin with the other hand, holding the Gua Sha at a 45-degree angle, almost flat to the skin, using medium pressure, gliding the Gua Sha all the way back to the hairline. Sculpting and shaping your cheekbone. Still taking deep breaths with every stroke. And being mindful of your posture, making sure you aren't slouching or closing throughout the chest. Chest is still open, relaxed shoulders. And again, using the lip of your Gua Sha, placing it directly underneath your eye. Gua Sha is completely flat to the skin, scooping up towards the temple, finding a little circle, and then scoop up towards the hairline, using very light pressure underneath the eye, deepening the pressure once we get towards the temple, supporting your skin with your other hand, and really increasing that circulation all throughout this area, soothing any tension in the temple, deepening the breath. 5 to 10 strokes on each side. Making sure that the Gua Sha is completely flat on the skin. Finding that gentle circle on the temple and really scooping back any tension towards the hairline. Melting away any tightness in this area. Softening and finding deep relaxation. And now we're going to melt tension from our brow, placing the lip of your Gua Sha underneath the brow bone, scooping up, back, and down, creating a rainbow shape, using medium to deep if that feels okay for you. Pressure here, holding the Gua Sha at a 45-degree angle, almost flat to the skin. Breathing through that brow tension, 5 to 10 strokes on each side. Again, finding the flat side of your Gua Sha, starting right between the brow, gliding the Gua Sha up towards the hairline in the center of your forehead. Using medium to deep pressure here, Gua Sha is at a 45-degree angle, then working your way to the left side of your forehead, right at the center of the brow, gliding up to the hairline, then the right side, gliding up to the hairline, releasing tension from the frontalis, finding a little brow lift. Then we are draining everything down, so coming to the center of the forehead, holding the Gua Sha at a 45-degree angle, gliding it back towards the hair, behind your ear, and then down the neck gently, using medium pressure at the forehead and scalp, and then gentle light pressure down the neck. Holding the Gua Sha at a 45-degree angle, keeping the chest open, the spine lifted, and finding deep breaths. Moving on to the other side, again, sending the Gua Sha all the way back behind the ear and gently draining down the neck. Scooping and draining everything from the center of the face out towards the ear and again down the neck. Now with these draining motions, you really only need light pressure. If it feels good to go a little bit deeper, you can try to keep the pressure light on the neck area. 5 to 10 on each side, remembering to take deep breaths, as this will also assist the lymphatic system in draining away excess fluid and toxic waste. Scooping the Gua Sha underneath the jaw, back towards the ear and down the neck. Draining any excess fluid that might be under the jaw, down the neck, taking deep breaths, keeping the chest open and the spine tall. 5 to 10 strokes each side. When you're ready, moving on to the other side, scooping the Gua Sha underneath the jaw, keeping it flat, sending it all the way back towards the ear and down towards the collarbone. And lastly, we are going to use the flat side of the Gua Sha again to drain towards our axillary lymph nodes 5 to 10 times from the center of the chest out towards the shoulder. And you made it through your relaxing evening Gua Sha session. I hope you feel calm, relaxed, ready for a good night's sleep. You can find any last bit of movements that feel good to you. For me, it felt good to do some neck rolls. Take one final deep breath, find some gratitude, find a smile, and thank you so much for flowing with me. That is so relaxing. Like I feel like I can't even keep my eyes open right now.